Hey, it's Korinn, 365 days of open heart living. Today is day 113. Right place at the right time. That is life, right? We can't rush life all the time in everything. Sometimes there are things that we hope will come into being in our life that we just don't know when it will be. And that can be frustrating. It can be taxing and challenging. We can wear ourselves down and wondering and waiting and worrying on if this thing will happen in our life. But we can't rush what is meant to be when there is divine timing at play. We can't rush God. And isn't it true in life? There's a progression. It's not like boom, life is everything all at once. It's not like life is experienced in a split second, a snapshot. It is drawn out through the course of years and years and years. Whatever age you are at right now in this moment, life has happened to you for that many years. But just think of how many more years are yet to come and how many more things will be orchestrated for you in their own time, in their own place, in their own positioning of the right place at the right time. Sometimes I wonder if maybe it's like a domino effect where we have to do our internal work. We have to get ourselves to the place of being able to be open to receive that which maybe we're hoping and waiting on. And then once all of that work has been set up, like dominoes get set up into a row, once everything has been put into place and the pieces are where they need to be, the people are where they need to be, the location is where it needs to be, the kind of event is unfolding in the way that it needs to be, the magic is coming together in a perfect design. When everything is in its proper place, like dominoes stacked back to back to back. That takes time, right? It takes time to do all that setup. But when it's ready and the time strikes as now, then just like touching that first domino, that was a weird sound, but anyway, like whatever I'm trying to do here. It just takes effect and it just one pushes the other. The next pushes them all forward, and they just go in their magical unraveling of everything being in order. So that the effect of being at the right place at the right time and having that push of spirit to move things forward finally takes hold in your life. There's no stopping it. Everything is in your favor then to get pushed forward until you are in that right place at the right time, having the right experience with the right people. We can't rush that. It's not possible. And we don't know, we don't know what is possible too. I'll say that. And that the thing that we hope for, wish for, dream of maybe a variation of that is what is going to come into being. Maybe something better than what you could ever have possibly imagined. And so you must just keep living those things in your heart that you feel, that you yearn for, that you want for. You don't have to give that up. Do not give up your dream, but prepare yourself. Prepare your heart, prepare your character, prepare your sense of your connection with life, so that as the pieces are put into place, maybe you feel into that and you know this feels right. That person feels inviting, like there's something I could learn from them. That advertisement is calling to me. I think I should listen. It can be in so many areas of your life, right? Not just relationships, but your personal growth, your advancement in your skills and your knowledge and your scope of being able to give back to other people in ways that fill them up and heal their heart. There are so many things that get communicated throughout the course of our life that we don't maybe see as dominoes being set up for us. But then when something happens and we look back at the intricacy, the design of what had to be set up in order for this thing to happen for you, then that's when we're struck with awe of the divine plan, of the divine hand of God working in your life, placing you in the right place at the right time for the right sort of experiences and the right combination of variables, that which is meant for you is yours. It's beautiful, right? I'm sure you have had things already that you have noticed. Right place at the right time. It just couldn't have been planned any better. It just was something that happened that I could not have foreseen, that you've benefited from, right? That you continue possibly to be of benefit because of that happening in your life. Being at the right place at the right time. It's a gift. It's a gift to you. And those gifts are sprinkled in throughout your lifetime. So you've already had some, but more are due to come. They are. When I reflect personally at being in the right place at the right time, I think of when I met my late husband, Korinn. Things just lined up, and somebody was up in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, came back down to where I lived in the Lower Peninsula, and was like, hey, there's this rock fest in Wisconsin. We should go. And it ended up being me and two other girls were the ones that ended up actually sticking to the plan and going. And that's where I met my late husband. The right place at the right time. I think of when I started to learn about intuition, and I just happened to be invited to go on a Christmas shopping day with a couple of my neighbors from the neighborhood that I didn't really know very well. We all had kids around the same age and we were from the same neighborhood. And one of us had suggested, like, do you guys want to go shopping for the kids for Christmas together? Like, that might be fun. And the right place at the right time with the right combination of events and conversations and things shared and things opened up to. One of those women shared with me about a class that she had been to, Intuition Tuesday, and it drew my interest. And then she invited me to go, and I was like, hell yeah. And that opened up so much in my life of being in the right place at the right time. Right? It's like a double domino effect because we have these things set up, like me living in Michigan, me moving to Wisconsin, me getting married to the love of my life, me, having a family and living in this neighborhood, me talking with the moms, them also having kids, and us sharing that common interest, having the suggestion of going shopping, having the conversation about this class she was taking, and then that completion of the domino falling into place for being at the right time in my life to be ready to learn about intuition. Then started setting up new pieces of dominoes, new things that were going to spread out and fall into place for me, like learning acuenergetics, like working as a energy therapist, like teaching meditation. When I was first introduced to acuenergetics, you know how I found out about it? I was on a newsletter email list, and the woman sending them out mentioned that this was something that they were trying to organize to have come to the United States from Australia. And I watched a little bit and was hooked. That was a piece into place. Very much so. Yeah, so the things that happen in our life, they set us up, and we never know when those pieces are going to all come together to be a much bigger thing with deeper meaning in our life. I lost my husband 5 years ago, and about a month and a half ago, things lined up for me to be single again and to open myself back up, to get back online on a dating app, and to meet my next love of my life. I didn't know what was going to happen, but the pieces were set up. The breakup, the little bit of time of me just recentering, the realization that I didn't need to wait to put myself back out there because I had already done a crap ton of healing. I was in a good place, and I was ready. I was still ready for the right man to come into my life. And then getting back online and, mingling. And then one connection. It only takes one person, right? We did that meditation not that long ago. It only takes one person to change your life forever. So the pieces were set up, and then I met this amazing man. And the dominoes all fell, and I fell with them. I fell in love. And it's so beautiful, and it's nothing I would have ever dreamt could make me feel the way that I do, because in losing my late husband and hurting and healing and growing in myself and in being ready, I prepared for this man to come into my life. And now that he's here, my life just makes sense. It's as if all of those pieces, the things that are hard and troubling in life, they can be a piece too. They are a piece set up that brings you to where you are today and will bring you to where you are meant to be, so that when life strikes and it is your time and your place, everything is in order and you are ready to receive the beautifulness designed for you. So my thing that I want to share with you today is that even if there's something you're pining away for, that you're wondering, when is it going to be the right time? When is it going to be the right place? Who's going to be the right person? What's going to be the right job? What's going to be the right path that I take? What is the right decision that I need to make to get everything aligned to where I will be where I need to be? And when will it be my time? When will it be my time? You know, it's hard to wait. We want things now, but they don't always happen in the now, because there is that unveiling, that progression, that preparedness, that timing of divine orchestration that we cannot rush. But we can always take effort in preparing our heart. And in that time of waiting, that can soften the experience of waiting. It can make our minds a little bit more gentle with the frustration or the worry or the wonder of, will this happen to me? Will this happen for me? Will I ever get there? And as you prepare your heart to live now in the life you are living, to open up now so that you can enjoy this moment of your life and prepare an openness to receive that which is coming to you by the hand of God. You are in a good place and you are in a good space with an open heart. So I invite you to close your eyes. Take a nice, deep, relaxing breath. Breathe in a little deeper than you normally do and breathe out with a little bit more force. Feel that breath stir your spirit. Breathing in deep. Breathing out deeper. You are here. You are now. And your heart does not need to wait to open. So take the attention that you have in your conscious awareness and feel your body first. Feel how you're sitting. Feel how you're holding your shoulders and your head. Feel how you're holding them up, looking ahead of yourself in your life. What is coming is not in view yet, but it is connected into your heart. And you can take the steps needed so that the things are put into place for it to come to you. You're holding your head high, facing the direction that your life is taking you without any effort. And now, my dear child, place that open awareness, your attention sense, in your heart center, in the middle of your chest, and feel. Feel your heart. Sit here with yourself in openness and volley back and forth. When your mind starts to wander, feel your breath and then shift that into feeling your heart. Volley back to feeling your breath, and again shift into feeling your heart, so that your consciousness is kept just aware enough with the shifting back and forth that you move into a deeper sense of your awareness of yourself in this experience. Feel your breath. Feel your heart. Feel your breath. And shift into feeling your heart center. Wow. Now, dear one, feel your breath and feel your heart. Notice how that expands the experience and makes the energy that you're feeling bigger. Feeling your breath and your heart center. Being in the right place at the right time is like that breath in the heart, feeling that which is moving within you, moving through you, and at the same time feeling how your heart is connected to it all. There is no time needed to wait to open your heart. You can open your heart now, and in doing so, you are preparing yourself to fully experience those big moments in your life in a big way when they make the impact they are meant to make. When you come into alignment with your life in the right place and at the right time. And so it is, and so it will be. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Live your heart.